a wonderful game that talks about the menace of poaching and how to overcome it. And my name is Venky, your quiz master. A little bit about Kaadoo once again. It's a brand new Indian board game company. Not really brand new, but a new flavor to board games, certainly. So with this lockdown, board games are back. It's a completely Atmanirbhar company, so to say, indigenously developed from India to the world, concept, design, production, and delivery. So in fact, the game you see there in this picture, in this slide, Night Fire, is the game we're going to be talking about later today, right? And it's something for everyone. So whether it's just kids or families at an outing, or adults at a game night, you will enjoy the Kaadoo games. 250,000 plus happy customers so far. And various types of games. There are educative games, there are fun learning games, there are card games, and there are strategy games. Right? So that's how it goes. All right, let's go to the quiz. If we go on to question number 1. These cute chaps get their name from their habit of rolling into a ball. Unfortunately, they're also the most trafficked mammals in the world. So trafficked means, they're illegally kind of transported, sold, killed, etc. There are 8 species of them, 4 in Asia and 4 in Africa. Very simple question to start with. Just name this creature. It's the most trafficked mammal in the world. Right? If you've taken a good look at the picture, let's go and see the question again. Let's go to the answer, and all of you got it right. The correct answer is indeed the pangolin. And one of the reasons why there's so much trafficking of the pangolin is because it is valued for its scales. Pangolin scales are used in traditional Asian medicine, particularly in China and Vietnam. Right? Number 2 coming up. India outlawed the hunting of and selling body parts of this animal back in 1972. The hairs of this creature are a nice medium thickness, and it's used as an alternative to the finer Kolinsky sable. Which is this creature that appears in a book saving his family from the 2 cobras, Nag and Nagaina? That should give you a clue as to the creature. Specifically, what is the hair used for? It may be used for multiple purposes, but in the context we are asking, what is the hair used for? The mongoose, and it's used to make paintbrushes. The book we were referring to, of course, was the famous Rikki Tikki Tavi by Rudyard Kipling, right? Rudyard Kipling, who also wrote Jungle Book, wrote many other such stories involving animals. He has, of course, the famous Just So Stories series, which gives like the history of how various animals came to be. But this is a wonderful book as well called Rikki Tikki Tavi, in which a mongoose is the main character, and the mongoose fur is used to make paintbrushes. That's absolutely right. Good knowledge from everyone. Well done. Great answers. Let's move on to the third question. And the third question is a surprise question of the. Here is the question. They are the only bears found in South America, but they won't be around in large numbers for much longer. The bears are being poached for the weirdest of reasons. Locals believe that if you eat the animal's body parts, you get its strength. Which bear is this that gets its name from markings around its eyes? Here is a helpful visual, and there's an additional clue for you. Here is the visual. So just tell me, what is the name of this bear? The spectacled bear, right? It's the largest land carnivoran in South America. Yeah, we'll accept Andean bear as well. So Kaadoo team, when you are evaluating answers, Andean bear, spectacled bear is fine. It's an action-oriented strategy game. Let's tell you a little bit about the game. So the forest fires can be devastating. They spread very rapidly. So there are characters called Kirikwira and Ranger Kuti with their committed teams of guards, watchers, and volunteers. And they are going to, you will be taking on their avatars and playing and spotting forest fires and dousing them, right? So the game is a tribute to these brave personnel who guard and protect our forests. It's been designed incorporating various elements of a cat and mouse game between rangers and the brigands, right? So Kirikwira is a brigand who ignites forest fires because he wants to benefit from illegal gains, and Ranger Kuti is the one protecting it, right? So hope you all have fun. Please, you can order and purchase this game as well. It's a lot of learning, a lot of strategy and knowledge, but one of you will win this as a prize, and the Kaadoo team will get back to you and let you know about that. Right? So well answered by everybody. It's the spectacled bear. All right. Next question coming up. Okay, this is an endangered creature of which thousands are poached and traded in India every year. They're poached for two reasons: for using their body parts in traditional medicine, and the other to keep as an exotic pet. Specifically tell us what is this animal. You can get its name by seeing the image, but we need a specific answer. Here you go. This is the image. Take a good look at the image and tell us what specific creature is this. We can't accept a generic answer here. They're poached for two reasons: either for using their body parts in medicine or to keep as an exotic pet. And the correct answer is indeed the star tortoise. The star tortoise, or the Indian star tortoise, like a lot of you said, is the absolutely correct answer. Right? It's a Schedule 4 species under the Wildlife Protection Act. It's illegal to keep them as pets. So a lot of people buy these to keep them as exotic pets at home and show off to their friends and so on. But it's illegal to do that. And it's illegal to trade commercially in them for whatever reason as well, whether medicinal or otherwise, right? So this is the star tortoise, so called because of the markings on its shell. Well done. Nice answers from everyone. Good. Let's move on to question number 5. Simple one. Shown here is a former Maharaja, Ramanuj Pratap Singh Deo of Korea, right? Not to be confused with the country Korea. This is the princely state of Korea. An avid hunter, is today best remembered for something he did in 1947. He shot the last 3 surviving members of a species that had lived in India for millennia, right? Which creature did he thus make extinct in India? It's believed that he shot the last 3 surviving members of the species. There you go. That's the Raja, right? After committing the dastardly act of shooting those last 3 members of the species, he answers cheetah, and the answer is indeed the Indian cheetah. That's correct. So there are attempts to reintroduce them to their former ranges. India had a very big cheetah population till, over the years, especially during the British Raj and immediately later. They've been poached and hunted and killed and completely made extinct in India, which is a very, very sad thing. A majestic creature, the fastest, creature on earth, being reduced to nil population in India. We should do our bits to ensure that such things never happen during our lifetime, at least. But well done to all of you for answering cheetah. Halfway point of the quiz. In 2016, Kenya's President Uhuru Kenyatta set on fire an estimated 105 tons of a material whose market value was between 150 and $200 million. It was done to prove a point or to make a point about the poaching that has been troubling this in Africa, right? So what exactly did he set on fire? Which obviously all of you got it right. Ivory, predominantly elephant ivory, elephant tusks, of course, now a completely banned substance. Again, the rich and the famous think that it's something to flaunt, to have various artifacts and things made out of ivory to keep at home, but it's illegal and banned. And Uhuru Kenyatta wanted to make a real point about this. So he said, whatever be the market value of this, let's destroy it. But they also destroyed rhino horn skin and so on, right? So, we should, of course, make a pledge that we will certainly not encourage, aid and abet this trade. I mean, you and I sitting at home can't do much except by talking with our wallets and possibly making sure that we don't buy or encourage other people to buy such items, right? Okay, second half of the quiz, question number 7. This is an interesting question. A kilogram of whatever this animal carries in pods in their abdomen can fetch $45,000 in the international market. While it's illegal, there are trade channels that supply this to makers of traditional medicines. Synthetic varieties of these are used as cosmetics. Name this creature that is the state animal of Uttarakhand, right? Again, something illegal and banned, but whatever it carries in its pods, in its abdomen, is used in is tapped in by the illegal trade channel. And deer, which is the correct answer, musk deer, right? So you would have seen various concoctions, cosmetics, etc. So highly valued musk from the musk deer is, of course, illegal and not appropriate to trade in. All right. Okay, let's move. Question number 8 coming up. Okay, this fish is classified as critically endangered by the IUCN. One of the oldest families of bony fish, they're hunted for their roe, which is cured and used as a delicacy. Which is this fish? What is the delicacy? I need 2 answers here. There you go. That's a dramatic picture of the fish that's just been captured, right? So it is in the critically endangered list, but that doesn't stop people from, again, illegally poaching or hunting it. Sturgeon and sturgeon, that is correct. And sturgeon roe or sturgeon eggs are consumed as caviar, which is like a very expensive delicacy, as someone mentioned. Sturgeon and caviar is correct. Question number 9. It is an apex predator across the 2 continents of 2 American continents and is the 3rd largest cat in the world. However, it's under severe threat thanks to poaching and loss of habitat. Many of them are hunted for their skin and teeth, although hunting is banned across the Americas. Which animal are we talking about? All right, let's see the answer. This is neither a car brand nor a bathroom fittings brand, but it is the animal jaguar, right? All of you got that right, of course. This is the jaguar, not the puma, right, or mountain lion. This is the jaguar. Okay, well done to all of you. It is the jaguar. Question number 10. We frequently hear about animals being hunted. We've talked about a lot of animals in this quiz so far, but birds also suffer this fate. The eggs and chicks of this bird are profitable for poachers. In Saudi Arabia and Dubai, enthusiasts are reported to pay more than $10,000 to add this bird to their collection. Which is this bird named after its most prominent part? This is probably a challenging question. So this is the bird. Just identify this bird. People pay more than $10,000 to add this bird to their collection, and the bird is named after its most prominent part. This is the slightly tricky or challenging question of the quiz. The answer is the shoebill stork. But if you've written shoebill, that's good enough. We'll give you the points. It feeds mostly on fish in swamps, lakes, and rivers. Like all of you said, its bill or beak looks like a shoe, shaped like a shoe of sorts. It's called the shoebill stork, and heavily in demand, and again completely illegally hunted and poached, especially in the Middle East. Right, the shoebill stork. Well done. Penultimate question of the main quiz, and then of course we have the special question, question number 11. An estimated 50 million of these animals roamed North America at the time when the Europeans arrived in the 1500s. By the late 19th century, about 350-400 years later, there were less than 600 of them left. However, repopulating them became one of the great successes of American conservation. Today, the population is back to 400,000. Which animal is this? It's kind of known by a misnomer in America. When we say America, North America, predominantly the US. Right? Here is a picture. Look at it carefully. The picture may help you. I'll stay on the picture for a while. The answer is the bison. Yeah, it's also known as the buffalo, the American buffalo. It's in reality, it's not the buffalo. The buffalo is a separate creature. The buffalo, as we know it, is not found that much in North America. It's predominantly the bison, and it's a distant relative, of course, of the buffalo. Right. So well done to all of you. And last regular question coming up. Here is question number 12. Thank you for some wonderful answers, and we've done excellent time today as well. So X is a term used to refer to the flesh of wild animals sold as food. Africans have long hunted wild animals for sustenance, and their flesh provides a valuable source of protein. Conservation experts estimate that up to 6 million tons are taken from the Amazon and the Congo basin each year. Gorillas and chimps are 2 well-known animals poached for this. What is this term X, which threatens many endangered animals? I mean, while there might be a kind of justification for this, saying, the tribal people and the poorer people, this is the only source of protein or sustenance for them. But, it's unfortunate that endangered animals get killed this way. What is this term? There is bushmeat, absolutely right. Sometimes even elephant meat is sold as bushmeat. All right. So with that, we come to the end of the regular set of 12 questions. So congratulations and well done to all of you. We had a good encouraging response today, 40 plus people playing it. And of course, would like all of you to share this quiz later with others as well. As you know, it's a Facebook live recording. It will be on the Kaadoo Facebook page. We'll share it on the Nexus page as well. Please do share it with your friends. People can come and see it later, try the quiz later, and so on as well. But now we go to our surprise question. Special question coming up. Only about 75,000 of these animals are left in the wild. This is down from almost 1 million in the early 1900s. They have a superb underfur, which is used to make luxury shawls, a costly gift. What is this creature? Also give us the name of the shawl or fur. The creature has a 2-word name. The shawl or fur has a 1-word name. That's it, folks. Thank you very much for your time and for spending your Friday evening with us and playing this wonderful quiz where we got to know a lot about endangered animals and poaching and how it's reduced populations of animals and birds by dramatic degrees, and learned a lot of new things. And it was very fun quizzing all of you today. Hope all of you enjoyed it as well. So please do follow us at Nexus as well as at Kaadoo, and hope to see you in exactly 2 weeks' time, 2 Fridays from now at the same time, 7 p.m. on the Kaadoo Facebook page for another edition of the Kaadoo Quiz. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and bye-bye.